All the disrespect, the free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day. It is Friday, the weekend is here, we done made it. Thank you guys for tuning in one more time. We got some hot ass buttons to check. CEO is finally upon us. We talked about that yesterday, but we're not talking about CEO right now. We talking about some other pressing matters. We talking about Street Fighter 6, we talking about Harada, we talking about Tekken 8 collaboration. Some people is happy as hell, and it's like strange phenomenon that's blowing up, and I can't figure out why. While other people are hella pissed off, and we talking about on the Tekken side when it comes to collaboration. Harada's actually clapping back. Either way, let's unpack this all. Start off the weekend right. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of Street Fighter 6 official collaboration. It's here, y'all. Buttons that need to be checked. So, do you remember a few videos ago, I want to say it was sometime last week, when there was a glitch that was out, and they were like, wait, fucking Jury, or there were some characters that had this outfit that wasn't supposed to be in the game. I think it was a player from China that first realized it, and then Capcom actually mentioned it, said, hey, there's a glitch, we're going to disable this, yada yada. But we noticed on the outfit that we've never seen before, there was a name, and it said Espa, if I'm saying that correctly. And upon further review, we were like, the only Espa we know of is a fucking K-pop group that has millions and millions of followers. But then we were even more confused, saying like, wait, is Street Fighter 6 about to do a K-pop collaboration? Is this gonna be along the lines of fucking SNK, what they're doing with Mr. DJ and the soccer player? Like, what's really going on? Or is it just gonna be costumes? We didn't really know. It was all speculation. Well, official Street Fighter account posted this just yesterday, and here you are. Literally, it's nothing big. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just this right here. Espa Cross Street Fighter 6. The crazy thing, and this is what I was mentioning in the beginning, there's something that I'm missing. And I don't know exactly what the fuck I'm missing. Maybe you guys can help me out. And I'll try to make sense of it if I can. Something like this, normally when Street Fighter or Capcom makes a post and it's a collab, you're looking at a couple of hundred likes. You're lucky if you get a couple of thousand, you know, depending on what the collab is. If it's just like a costume thing or some little aesthetic, you know, something that's not big, right? Like a new DLC or something like that we've actually been waiting for. Something like this, especially, look how plain this shit looks. Very plain. Look at this. 71,000 likes. When the fuck? It almost has 5 million views, and they posted it just yesterday at 7. It already has 71. Where the fuck are they getting these likes from? I'm confused. Okay, but then you go deeper, and you start getting some FGC reactions right here. K-pop outfit for Luke, right? For Luke, and then their collab versus our collab. Right here, you see Street Fighter 6, they're happy. This is Espa, the group, the K-pop group. And then this one for Tekken 8. Now, this is where it kind of starts to leak in Tekken 8. We'll talk about that in a second. And they're like, what the fuck, Karate Kid? Okay. We'll get deeper. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. But there you go. Now you start getting the two communities, our collab versus their collab. Others saying, please don't cover up Jury's bare feet. Who is Espa? And then they post this right here. They're like, yo, this collab would be perfect, right? Others think that Mai's about to get a dope-ass outfit. There's a lot of speculation. Check this out. I guess these are more of the members right. Damn, she's ripped. More of the members right here. Some want Fortnite, Cross Street Fighter, Rocket Puncher, new DLC, continuing on. Posted Mai right there. And I guess this is more of the group. You got a lot of responses. This is the outfit though. Y'all remember from that video I posted this? Some people say, well, they said outfit 4 finally. This is the one. And it said Espa right here on the chest. So we're like, holy shit, a collab's coming. We have no idea what it meant. At the time, I said, I don't understand the logic behind this. I was like, what are we, fucking K-pop? And I also said, don't get me wrong, there's K-pop groups that I like. I'm down with them. You know what I'm saying? I think some of the music fucking slaps. I don't know if that's hard for you guys to believe, but I do, straight up. But when it came to Cross Street Fighter, I'm fucking oblivious. I didn't think that worked. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, obviously, somehow the powers that be see that it does, and now you see the likes. You see the response, but that's not it. We're gonna get even deeper. There's more that I'm gonna put here right here. Okay, so going deeper right here. Somebody by the name of Raven actually tags Harada. This is where it starts to leak into Tekken. All right, this is the one time I'll ask you for shit. Please, please, please tell me y'all at Namco can do stuff like this too. We have Reina also. Okay, so they talk about the K-pop, G-Idol. You guys would print money. So basically they're saying, if you guys could do this too, you would print money. In other words, obviously, wrapping it up, I mean, you see what the head. You guys would print money. This is a big idea. This is huge. You guys should do something like this. Well, Harada actually responds right here saying the Tekken market is primarily centered in Europe and North America. But of course, it has long been popular in South Korea as well. Because of that, we've received quite a few offers from South Korean artists and groups over the years. If it's something you're interested in, there's always some possibility. However, I feel it's a bit difficult to judge the compatibility with the Tekken community. What do you think? Okay, some response. I see PDX right here saying, I think it would be very compatible. K-pop is very big in America and Europe now compared to the past. Groups like Espo recently did global tours, selling out particularly even venues or every venue that they went to. Now, going deeper though, some right here say there's a lot of people who would want to make their characters look like their favorite K-pop / J-pop idol. For example, there would be an unbelievable amount of people who would make Reina into Shaewon, I guess she's a K-pop artist, and play the game for like 2K hours. Then somebody else underneath that says, I think you're the only one in the entire world who wants this. Harada actually responds to that. Let me go ahead and click on that saying, thank you for your opinion, but as I always say, whether there are many or whether there's a market potential is something that we and the company assess statistically. On this social media platform, I'm asking for your personal opinion. That's why I always tell you not to speak as if you represent the fans by using we, but speak using I instead. Damn. So Harada basically just said, we don't listen to y'all. No, he said, on the social media here on X, I'm just asking for opinion. You know, tell me what you like. I'm trying to engage, you know what I'm saying? Shoot the shit. Don't speak as we, because if we want to really figure out what's going on, we're gonna start to run focus groups or statistics, you know, something. We're gonna take a poll, do something to figure out what the actual number is, not just one or two people on X saying, hey, we all want it, shit like that. But others don't take that too likely, or they don't like the way it sounded, right? So they respond saying, how many people need to relay something before I can turn into a we? It feels like the standard is as long as there's at least one person opposing the argument, then no one can ever say we. Well, Harada actually responds to that as well. Let me go ahead and put that up here saying, damn, well, actually, I forgot. He broke this shit down saying, your focus is completely missing the point I'm making. That's not the essence of what I'm saying or trying to explain. Please read the content more carefully. Determining whether something is a majority or minority opinion is the job of the developers and the company, not the users. Users are entitled to express their opinions or their personal opinions, and especially on a platform like social media, where direct feedback is possible. I believe it's far more meaningful and valuable to speak in your own voice, expressing your own thoughts. That belief comes from the premise that even the minority opinions can contain important insights. If you want to know which opinion is more statistically dominant, then you could just check the reviewer sites or conduct surveys. There's no need to collect individual feedback through social media. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's no need for you personally to emphasize whether your opinion belongs to the majority or to the minority. And by the way, this is something that I've explained many times over, of course, over the last several years. Damn, so there you have it. Harada broke it down for everybody. And obviously, you see what he's saying. It's like there's no need to go into all of that here. We're just kind of talking. If we need more opinion, like how the actual community feels, there's ways to conduct that. But that's even a question, because with the recent season, right, the fucking warfare that's going on in Tekken right now and them actually trying to fix the game, because at one point, everybody, including pros, was like, this shit is unrecognizable. It does beg the question, like, well, then what surveys, what did you do then? Who are you listening to then? Because that was fucking dramatic. Or did you not listen to anybody and you just kind of said, okay, fuck it, this is where we're going because we think we know where the game needs to go. I'm kind of confused there. But either way, some people say that the game's getting better, at least at this point, remains to be seen. So continuing on, they did a cross promotion with the new Karate Kid. I don't know if you've seen the new Karate Kid. I have. All I'm gonna say is, no spoilers, all I'm gonna say is I liked it. I actually liked it. I haven't seen one in a while, and I thought it was just gonna be absolute ass, but for what it was, I liked it. I really did. But anyway, I didn't know about the collab. So let's continue right here. So somebody posted this, actually it was Tekken. They posted this, what was this, last month, saying, coming with powerful kicks, Karate Kid is making an appearance in Tekken 8. Watch Karate Kid Legends exclusively in movie theaters. Here you go, Karate Kid Legends. And there's a hoodie, apparently. Urban Square staged billboards and the Fight Lounge. Here you see Karate Kid Legends. They see the actors right there. I liked it. I got down with it. But going even deeper, they posted this little video right here. Let me go ahead and put it up right here. There you go. So I'm not gonna play the music or anything like that, Unleash Your Warrior, but you can see right here. They show the hoodie. Here you go. It's a picture. It's yellow. There's the logo on the front, and it's literally just this picture of the three on the back. That's it. But from there, FGC was obviously reacting. A lot of people were saying that the collab felt very lazy. Like, why are we putting movies in the game right now? And it just felt like it was a corrupt, like, why? Why? FGC reacting right here saying, advertising a movie with Jackie Chan when Lei isn't in the game. And you see the response right here. This one has about 91 likes. Yeah, Tekken fans are insufferable. Continuing on, this is lazy, even by your guys' standards, LOL. This is the hoodie once again that we're talking. It's just a fucking picture. A square picture that's on the back. We're advertising movies in the game now, yikes. Why would you think people would want having an advertisement for movies on their character? And Lei Wulong would have been the perfect advertising as Jackie Chan, which if you don't know, a lot of people say that I guess Lei was heavily influenced by Jackie Chan's martial arts in his earlier films. I'll put a little bit on the screen in a second. So like, yo, this is a miss. How the fuck are you gonna have Jackie Chan movie, but you're not gonna have Lei in the game? And more saying that hoodie is embarrassingly lazy and no more in-game advertisement. Nah, it's just literally fuck off now. $70 game and the collaboration is literally getting force-fed advertisement in one of the pre-existing stages. I understand there is a corporate need to do this, but at least keep it in the Fight Lounge. Nobody wants to see this during their online/offline games. There was apparently very high fan demand for this collab, laughing. Tekken doing everything it shouldn't, yeehaw. Okay, and I'll put this video on the screen right now. This is one, and I'll put the link down below if you guys want to check this out. This shit has almost 1.6 million views. It was posted 12 years ago, and they're basically showing the cross references between Jackie Chan's influence on Lei Wulong. So you can see the different stances, the different techniques. I didn't know that Jackie Chan had this much influence on that. So yeah, that's what the community is talking about. There would have been a perfect opportunity for Tekken to cross-market this if that character was in the game. So obviously fans are feeling some type of way that Lei's not in the game. But I think more so it's like, what are y'all doing at this point? Some are saying just fix the game. But if you're gonna do a collab, it feels forced. It feels like it's super generic. The sweater, one more time, is just a square picture of the fucking, poster of the movie. You're just plastering it on certain areas. What are we doing? Okay, and all that to come full circle, I will wrap it up with this. So Tekken, obviously that community seems unhappy with their collab. Oddly, Street Fighter community, I can't read it. That's why I was saying I'm lost and maybe y'all could help me. Because originally when I saw that glitch that they were calling it, and then we had the fucking outfit that we never saw on Jury, and it said, I forgot the name already, was it Aspa? I was like, what are they doing? Why are they collabing with K-pop? Is it gonna be like, hey, we're Aspa guys, we're collabing with Street Fighter, or is it just outfits? If it's just outfits, it's cool, that's what I said. If it's just like their outfits for some characters, because we want outfits in the first fucking place, so the more outfits, the merrier, then that'll work. That's what's up. But what I was confused about is the 71,000 likes. How the fuck are they getting so much response? Who's doing it? Is it just the K-pop fans? Because I know it's not just FGC. Going over to the Fatal Fury, going over to SNK, right? We're going over to their YouTube, SNK Official. I'll put it on the screen right here. Check out their regular shit. 1.6 thousand views. That was 5 hours ago. 14,000 views. This was 1 day ago. You see Andy Bogart. 18,000 views. This is Andy Bogart, once again, developer match. And then you got Andy Bogart again, 42,000 views 3 days ago. Okay, and then you go right here with stage music, Salvatore, 5,000, 6,000, Salvatore. Those are usually about the numbers that you're seeing. If it's a new DLC release, you know, the trailer is here. Usually it's a little higher, but nothing that's astronomical. Now check this out. This is what I was tripping over. When you put these artists though, I guess they're K-pop. Check this fucking shit out. Charming Joe, 1 million views 2 weeks ago. I don't think I've even seen this one right here. Then we go to this guy. I don't know who he is. I guess he's another K-pop artist. 2.1 million views, and this is fucking 2 weeks ago. Then we go down here. Do you remember that video I actually reacted to? I was like, yo, this is weird because it's copyrighted, but I mean, well, it goes to, you know, well, some of their shit is. But anyway, I was like, I guess they're a K-pop group. I think they're from the Philippines or something like that. So obviously maybe not exactly K-pop, but I didn't know who they were. But I was tripping because I was like, their song, I guess, is in the game, but it didn't really sound like a song. It was like them chanting, hey, like the whole time. So I was like, it doesn't really sound like a song. But either way, check this out. 3.5 million views. That's for the SB19 guys. Even somebody by the name of Millie, 2.9 million views. That's what I'm saying. Like if we click on this shit right here, this is the one right here. I'm not gonna play the audio because it's copyrighted. But down below, you see all this is, whoa, everybody happy. No, because I can't read all these, but look, keep on screaming, everybody, for sure. I love these guys, I'm gonna buy it. Oh my God, take my firstborn. I don't understand. I thought I was gonna see a lot of FGC heads complaining or being like, okay, yada yada, this is a miss, or I don't understand it, or something just like, oh, that's cool, you know, something to that extent. It is nothing but their fans beneath that saying, yes, we love it, we love to see it. And I'm almost like thinking, how the fuck did they get their fans to notice this in the first place? Because just because you post somebody famous doesn't mean necessarily that all the fans just automatically go to it. You know what I'm saying? They don't automatically stand everything they do. But in this case, it seems like they do. They're getting such huge fucking responses with K-pop, with a lot of artists that Americans, well, I can't even say Americans because I'm just speaking for myself, but from what I know in the FGC, haven't heard of before. And it's going through the roof. Now, granted, I still don't know. Views is one thing, sales is another. I don't know if it's still gonna translate. These millions and millions and millions of views that they're getting right now, I don't know if it's gonna translate as far as sales at the end of the day. I'm just confused. Like I said, maybe y'all can help me out and understand what the fuck is happening right now with this K-pop movement. Is it really that big in the FGC? Is it just something weird that's going on right now? Is it some bots happening? Is these the true fans of them? Meanwhile, everybody in the FGC, like myself, is like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening? But I think it's two different worlds. I think the Karate Kid instance with Tekken seemed like it was a flop because, you know, Tekken is a complete different state right now, and that collab did seem kind of lazy. On the other hand, Street Fighter is in a really good spot right now, one could say. And also, we want costumes. Give us some fucking costumes. So if you do anything like that, we'll take that shit. So I think it's two different kind of worlds. But either way, both those worlds is sharing that K-pop theme, which I never would expect it. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And that it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. This was a weird one today, but I'm definitely glad we talked about it because I'm confused as hell. But as long as it's helping, hey, if we growing, if they selling, that's all that matters. I just don't really know which way it's gonna go. But either way, thank you guys for watching. It is Friday. The weekend is here. CEO is going on right now, so we'll definitely have some of that action coming up this weekend. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
I guess it could be said that the reason why the Tekken community is mad at the devs with the Karate Kid collab is maybe not so much about the movie, but they just really want Lei Wulong. You know, they're like, what's up with Lei? You guys are dropping the ball. It's taken you guys way too long. See what I did? Lei Wulong, but it's taking y'all way too long. Way too long. Way
this guy
too.
stinks!
Man, fuck y'all.